So I have this idea. You know how like in songs, they have like their music video and all that stuff. I was thinking of kind of making one. It's February 3rd, so Super Bowl day. Congrats, Seahawks. I wish it was my Niners, but beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, so I had this idea, and I don't know. I want to do it, but I think I need like help. But I want to do it myself, if that makes sense. There's this song that I found, and it has my grandmother's name in it, and it kind of relates to her, you know. And for those that don't know, my grandma passed away this past July, and I mean it still hurts. And this is her birthday month. Her birthday's on the 21st. So, and I want to make this project, like make a music video with the song that I found with her name in it. It's not her name, it'd be like a nickname, like if if the name's William, you call him Will for short or something, you know what I mean? So I wanted kind of like record myself going to go visit her at her grave with the song playing in the background, you know, like kind of like making it a music video. But I mean, I'm kind of nervous because I'm afraid of what everybody in the family is going to think. Like, why? I don't know. I want to do it just because it'll be something like a birthday gift for me to her, and then with her name in the song, well, it'll just like, I don't. It makes sense. The song is called Lucy by Skillet. Go check it out if you haven't heard it. I really like that band. That's the song that's playing right now. It's called You Are My Hope. And I would see like other people do like the same kind of music video, but they'd be like putting kind of, I guess, their story into it, and I want to put my interpretation just because that's actually my grandma's name, and it's also my mom's name, so it's kind of weird, but it's for my grandma, and I want to do it before her birthday. She would be, I hate talking about it in past tense, but she would have been 79. So that's like my idea for the project, you know, just have footage of me going to visit her, visiting her, talking to her, kind of stuff, and just mute all the audio and just have the song playing in the background, kind of thing. I really do want to do that, but I need to find out how. I need to go visit her first, you know, and compose myself and get ready for it. I was a theater minor, so I do have a goat to do and to think about, and all that kind of stuff. A little update about how things have been since my last vlog. I don't even remember what I talked about on my last vlog. But my grandpa, I still live with him. He had a fall December 22nd, and he was away from home for about a good month, and like a week. So he wasn't here. It was very scary for me when it happened. Well, what had happened was I always go to bed late. Like right now, it's 12:43 in the morning, and I go to bed whenever I just pass out. Anyways, we did invest in a baby monitor now, so that if he needs me, I mean, I'll hear him because all of our doors are closed, and it's kind of hard to hear. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hear like when anybody yells for you. Sorry. So it's kind of hard to hear. But what had happened was this particular night on the 22nd, or 21st to 22nd, I went to bed around 2:30, And I was so tired because, I mean, I stay up late and then I get up early to give him his medications and everything. Uh, so I went to bed early, and I usually stay up till 4, but on this particular night, a cold front came in, and I didn't think and go to his room to check on him and turn on the heater and all that stuff. I just went to bed because I assumed, well, he was already asleep. You know, he was passed out since like early before. But apparently, well, I woke up at 6 a.m. to go check on him because you know how you hear something and you wake up, but you realize, no, you were just dreaming or thinking, and you just go back to bed. Well, that was his scream. He was yelling for me. He had fallen in his room. Like, he got up to go turn on the heater in his room because there's no central heat in this house. It's pretty old school. So he went to go turn it on, but his walker is the ones with 4 wheels and like the handbrakes and a chair, kind of, if you've seen those. Well, it got caught between the bed and the dresser, so it didn't fit in between. So what had happened was he was trying to reach over it to turn on the heater, but I guess he reached too far that he fell on top of it. Thank God he didn't break anything, which would have like made him stay away from home much longer. And he got up like around 3 a.m. like right after I went to bed. And you know, right when you pass out, boom, you're out. Like, that's your sleep, that cycle of sleep where you're just like out. And the doors were closed, and I couldn't hear his screams, and I felt like complete crap. Like, of all the nights that I stay up late, this one night, I mean, I had a heart attack. Like, I went through, like, I guess an anxiety. And it was so cold that morning because of the cold front that when I went to his room, I saw him on the ground. He had hit his face on the heater, and there was blood on it. So I went into panic mode, and he was just telling me just to get him up. But I'm like, he's like dead weight. Like, I can't pick up a 230-pound man. And he's like 5'7", 5'8", and I'm only 5'2". So, I mean, you kind of can't get that leverage. And he was on top, like his walker, he was on top of it. And I couldn't just get him up. So I called the police, and they sent in a cop. And I'm like, oh, I didn't call you. I called an ambulance. But they ended up taking him in that night, and he had a busted lip, his chin, his cheek. His whole arm was bruised up because I guess that's where he hit the floor. He tried to stop himself, you know. So I felt like complete crap. So they admitted him, and he's had renal failure for a while. So they kept him in the hospital for that because he had an infection. I think just a UTI or something along those lines. So he hadn't walked since then, and he stayed in the hospital for maybe like about a good 2 weeks, I want to say. 1 week, 2 weeks. Not really sure, but after the hospital, that's when they took him to this rehab home. And that rehab home, they did help him, like, I guess, regain his confidence as far as he's still mobile and he can still do stuff. He still has upper body strength, not as much, but now he really doesn't walk pretty much at all. He doesn't really walk. So all we do is just transfer him like to the bed, to the wheelchair, and all that stuff now. And I take care of him completely. But yeah, that fall gave me a really big scare. But it prepared me, you know, like it opened my eyes. Like, hey, dude, like you be ready. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. I do appreciate like all my friends on Facebook helping me out, like when I posted pictures of us in the hospital, you know, like hanging out with my grandpa watching TV, and even pictures from the rehab home. Like, I do appreciate everyone's feedback, and all the family, and even had family from Mexico come visit him in the rehab home. That was pretty amazing. And that's because that family is from my grandma's side, but that showed me, like, through marriage, like, you're still, like, even if you're not blood related, like, that still showed me a lot, like that love or whatever. And hopefully I find that one day. It's really nice. when I didn't even know that they were coming to visit him. But it was pretty great. Like you can see like the bonds through that. Like even if it's just marriage, like still your family. Um, so he's home now, and I still work as a Zumba instructor. This is still just updating the vlog and just catching you up on what's been going on. I still work as a Zumba instructor at 2 places. That's been going pretty well, but I'm pretty happy where I am. As far as all that, like where I am and where I'm situated right now. Like I'm content. You know, I do wish I had a higher paying job, of course. Who doesn't want a better paying job? I wish I was just using my degree more. And then today was so funny. He was trying to sign something, and his hand is like real shaky because he doesn't do paperwork anymore. He doesn't write checks. So we got a pen and paper for him there in his bedroom, and he tried writing his name, and it's like it's not the same as he used to when he was stronger. So I told him start drawing like big circles, like stretch out your fingers, you know, like because he would just be like really tight and write small and not move. So I told him like make like big circles, like stretch out your hand. And he would, and we ended up drawing like random stuff. I told him to draw me a flower and a star and a heart, and I do want to get, I do want to get a tattoo of what he drew. He drew 2 flowers, and they're nice, cute flowers. I'll probably post a picture up where my hand is. And they were really cute flowers. Like, and when I tried to teach him how to draw a heart, like I drew it for him, and he would just try to like draw one next to it, and it would look more like a circle. So he got the point down, like the bottom of the heart, he got the point down, but he wouldn't make the top part, like the 3, the less than the 3 part. So I told him, like, just, you got the point down, but I told him in Spanish, so I'll just translate it. I was like, so do the butt. And he laughs, he's like, the butt? I was like, yeah, so I covered the point, and I turned the paper around, I'm like, look, it looks like a butt. So he just starts laughing, and I tell him, you see, so if love is in the butt, and he just starts laughing again. And then I told him, so when you looked at Grandma, did you say, dang, that's a nice butt? Because we just started laughing so bad. It was funny. Like, that's a big moment that I want to share forever. That's why I'm telling you right now. That way I can just always remember it, and it'll be on this vlog. It was just so funny. Like, we couldn't stop laughing. Like, because I guess he pictured, or maybe he did, like, man, like, when he first met her, and she passes by, like, man, that's a good butt, or nice, I don't know, like, it's just funny. So I want to get that, like, the 2 flowers that he drew, and the heart, because I helped him draw the heart, but it was still with his hand. I just helped him with the butt. And I got a price quote already, $30, and it's just, like, a 2-inch piece, like not that big, but I don't know, I want to put it on my shoulder, because hopefully I have this idea of, like, he has several tattoos, and I want to put them on myself, just because I'm really close to my grandpa. Well, now that, like, I'm living with him, so I mean, he's like turning into my best friend. So, it's just so funny, that joke, like, nice, so love is in the butt, nice butt. You have to be there to understand it. But yeah, that's just funny. And it's like just little moments like that, like, that I wish and I was thinking about recording it, like, I probably will, like, record a Kayla and Grandpa moment or something. There are other videos of him on here where he drove. Oh, I watched it one time, I think yesterday, and I wanted him to come to the living room today so that he could watch all his videos, and I would even record him, like, dancing, but I won't post that stuff because it's just for me. Like, dancing in his chair, or like when he gets up to go to the restroom, or he's singing, and it's just so funny. And man, I just know that I'm probably gonna lose it when the unfortunate happens. But I'm prepared, you know. I mean, it's just scary because ever since that fall, it's like, when am I gonna wake up, find him in his room on the floor again, or when is the day that I'm gonna wake up and go check on him, and I don't see his chest moving. It's just scary, you know. But it's something that I need to think of already. I have lost weight, more inches than pounds. I do lift weights sometimes. Sometimes I'm still trying to shrink before anything. In a total, my app on my phone, it says I've lost, hold on, because I have the app. I mentioned it in another vlog, I think in the Vulnerable Real Me vlog. It's an app called MyFitnessPal, and so far it says I've lost 17 pounds. I want to say since I started working out with that Vulnerable Me vlog. Yeah, it's just very slow, but I'm keeping it off. That's what matters to me, that I'm keeping it off. I'm not at my heaviest of I'm not going to say my weight because that's going to be a surprise. I am slowly getting confident in showing my before picture. And that picture was taken, like, I want to say 2012, 2011. I'm not too sure. It's somewhere in my files on my computer. Pictures. It's somewhere here. It's somewhere here. And I started... Let me find it really quick because it's gonna bug me. I'm pretty sure it was after graduation. It was date taken. Oh man, I didn't show it. It has to created August 17th. So since August, yeah, around August, I've lost 17 pounds. I should have measured myself first, but it's okay. I mean, I still pig out. I try to stick to a diet, but I also stress eat and munch. And I've cut that down a lot, but not this weekend. Mom came over and had a movie night yesterday. We saw Instructions Not Included and Monster University. So yeah. But I do try to stay on top of my diet, my medications. I do have several medications. I do have thyroid disease. I did not know that, but it is hereditary in my family for the women in my family. And I have the one that's too much thyroid that doesn't let you lose weight. It's just like a chemical imbalance kind of stuff. Like, I'd be able to lose weight, but then it would stop. And it's like, well, what the heck? Like, what's going on, body? Like, I was on the college dance team, and that had workouts that came with it. And then I was a kinesiology major, and those classes came with workouts and exercise. And I wasn't seeing, like, weight loss. And it's like, what the heck's going on? Like what the hell? I'm working out, doing anything right, and nothing's not happening. It's all because of just this dumb thyroid. But now I'm taking medication for it, and I'm seeing weight loss. As far as eating, I am sleepy. It's already 1:06. I've been talking that long. And I'll probably upload this video technically today, just to update myself. And I'm thinking of starting to do, like, as far as, like, YouTube videos, like a Dear Kayla, like a dear self kind of thing, so that when I look back at these videos, it's like, hey, like, don't give up, and encouraging stuff. You know, like if it was a journal, but I'm telling myself, like, you need to quit doing this, or you need to shape up, or something, you know, like a dear self. Because you know how you always give, and I'm sure anybody relates to this, um, but you know how you always give the best advice to other people, but you never tell it to yourself when it could help you also? So that's kind of what I mean I should do. I'm still single. Um, right now, I don't think I even have time for a boyfriend because I'm with my grandpa 23/7 because I work for an hour some days with the Zumba classes, sometimes 22/7, sometimes 21/7. Um, but I'm pretty much here all the time, and I don't think I have time for a boyfriend. And if I did, it would have to be like for sure him, like the dude that's gonna put a rock on it, because it'd be really weird to always bring a different guy to come hang out with me while I'm taking care of my grandpa, and he's gonna ask who's here and who are you talking to, and well, I have to meet him, and he's gonna like meet several potential boyfriends. Like it's gonna be awkward, you know. And he's not gonna like it at all. My grandpa, that I'm like interested in guys, because I guess he just wants to be the only guy in my life. Um, I don't know. I guess he just doesn't want me to get pregnant or something. Um, so there's like no time for a dude. I mean, I wish there was. You know, there's always that different connection that you have with somebody. Like, yeah, I do have the support of my mom and my aunt, but we're not. I mean, you can't talk to your mom like that, and you can't like snuggle with your aunt, or yeah, it's just weird to me. Um, we are an affectionate family, you know. We give hugs and kisses and all that kind of stuff, but it's just different when it's with somebody else that cares about you back, like wants to care about you. You're like you, not like my mom who cares about me and grandpa, and like has like a broad spectrum of care. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making any sense, but when you have somebody that cares about just you and just your well-being, that's the different feeling that I kind of wish I did have. Um, it makes me sad, you know, that I don't have a boyfriend. You know, I finished school. I don't do drugs besides my medications. Um, I'm a good girl. I mean, I just stay at home. If I go out, it's just with my cousin and her boyfriend. So I'm usually third wheel, and I mean, yeah, it sucks, but what can I do right now? There's no room for it. Um, and who knows, like, what's gonna happen? I mean, my, yeah, my life is kind of on hold. Um, but I'm at peace with it. But I wish I had more, not help, because I can do it by myself. But I wish I just didn't feel so alone all the time. To where, I mean, yeah, I can talk to my grandpa and we joke and we laugh, and mom can come over and we can watch movies. Me and my aunt aren't very close, but we work together. Um, my uncle, he just comes when grandpa needs help, or when I need help around the house, and he has his own family. Like, everybody has their own life, and I don't, because my life is grandpa, and I don't mind it. I really don't. Uh, I just wish there was like even ground, because I mean, I want to go to the movies and hang out with friends, and I can't, because the times that I want to do something, I already see my aunt with her family driving out somewhere. So it's like, oh well, maybe next weekend or something. Like, everyone works during the day. I don't work during the day. Everybody comes out of work at 5. I go to work at 6:30. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, we'll just see what happens, you know? Uh, we'll just see. Like, and then I would just, I don't know, it's just hard. It's not even hard. It's easy. I do try to be more social. Uh, I did get invited to a concert by two people um, from the gym that I work at to go to a concert, and I really want to go. One, just because they're people that I haven't hung out with outside of a work setting, and I've never actually hung out with them in general, just like an outside normal outing. And I mean, I'm trying to be more social and do things with people. I'm tired of feeling like I'm trapped, or feeling like I'm like, oh no, you can't, like a teenager, kind of, pretty much. Because back in school, like, I would get my work done during the day, like with my classes, get my homework done, study, do everything right, and I'd get to go and hang out with some friends, or go dancing, or go hit the bar, and just like, just relax, you know, kick back, and I don't do that anymore. Like, it's always just work, work, work. And it is kind of like a full-time job with Grandpa. Um, we'll see. We're trying to work on me becoming a home care provider for my grandpa, because I mean, I could be getting paid helping him and being here, you know, and help out with bills, and I have my student loans coming in, and it's hard, all that kind of stuff. Like, I haven't even been calling. I'm supposed to call, and I haven't, and I already have my own personal stack of bills coming in, and it's like, sheesh, it's already been over 6 months, and they give you that 6 month gap, and I already have to call for an extension, and I gotta figure out, like, all this stuff. Federal loans, and I had to get outside loans. It's just, it's a lot. Like, it's hitting you, you know, like, well, it's hitting me. Like, they don't tell you this stuff when you're in high school, or anything, and man, I had a plan, right after graduation, get a job, search for an apartment. But, you know, I mean, life threw me a big curveball. So, and I appreciate a lot that I don't pay rent. I don't have to pay bills here at the house. I have a roof over my head, you know. I have everything that I need here at my grandpa's. And that's what keeps a lot of people, like, in their comfort zone. Like, they put in their head, like, why do I need to leave if I have everything here? Well, you need to leave to be able to earn and live, like, not just have everything given to you, like, work for it, you know? And I want to do that. Like, I want to know what it feels like to live on my own, and pay my own bills, and find my own place, and pretty much grow up, you know? Like, when am I going to do that? In college, I lived in the dorms. I didn't have to worry about internet services, cable services, rent, water, electricity. Like, I've been pretty babied, and yeah, I'm an only child, but I mean, like, I kind of want to let myself grow up. You know, I mean, I do help pay bills. Like, they just give me the amount. I'll transfer the money, make a money order, kind of stuff. But I want to do it for me. Like, what about me? And what about, like, me? Like, yeah, we care about Grandpa right now, and I love him to death. But sometimes it's like, what about me? Like, I don't want to have to, like, just go out just with Mom, or just with my aunt. Like, I want to do me. Like, I want to be me. Like, I just want to be able to get in my car and drive to go to a place where they play pool and make new friends there, and just be social, and
something that I would do, like, if I were to move, I don't want to just be stuck at the house. I want to go out and explore and see what I've missed out on
and all this kind
and
of
I'm
stuff.
not
But
saying this in the vlog just so that anybody who's watching can just feel sorry for me. No, like, I'm saying it real. Like, this is me. Like, I want to do stuff, but I just want to be free. And I mean, I know I can't, and everybody throws it in my face all the time. Well, if you had a job, I was like, okay, well, let me get a job. See who's gonna help Grandpa when I'm not here. Like, I want to do it. Like, one day, just not that leave the house, but just sit here in one spot at the house, and or just even like park outside or hide somewhere. I just want to see what would happen if I wasn't here. Like, who would be here? Like, you can't be hurt in front of him because it's gonna make him feel bad, and then it's gonna put him in a depression. You have to, like, be strong about it. That's why I crack jokes all the time. So, I mean, technically, I am the strong one. I mean, like, I'm the one that knows how to work with my grandpa. But I can't, because I'm putting Grandpa first. But I don't want to put Grandpa second. I want to keep him first. But it's putting so much stress and pressure to me. I don't even know why I'm saying that. It's not stress. Like, I'm fine. It's fine. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up fine. But I'm just venting now. Like, just letting it out. Maybe that's what I've needed to do this whole time. Just let it out, you know. And just I don't know, just talk, because nobody hears me out. And if I try to say something, oh booger, sorry. And if I'm trying to say it here, it's gonna turn into a big fight. Everything's fine. I don't know. But I did need to just let it all out. And I guess comment below, you know, what should I do? Like, should I just keep just venting it out and just write it out? Or should I leave? And I don't want to leave because it just sounds bad, and I hate when it sounds bad. But then I'm tired of being alone. Like, I wish I could be like, hey, come over and bring movies and stuff, and just be here in the living room. My grandpa can't come out of his room unless it's in a wheelchair, and he can call me if he wants to come out while I'll watch TV or something. But, like, I mean, I get jealous sometimes because he has his friends that would come visit him. What about me? You know? Like, I should have just taken initiative on my own a long time ago, instead of just being fed to all the time. And then, I don't know. But I guess I'll just stop there with the vlog, and I'll start uploading it now. Hopefully it'll be up by then. And I'll just post my Instagram right now first. Sorry, this vlog turned into a big vent and a big cry session. Slowly but surely, you know, I will open up more and start just talking about one topic at a time, rather than a project and Grandpa and my single pathetic life. And so yeah. But thumbs up, comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next vlog. Bye.